Hey, I'm Dietec, and I like to modify computers, and since a lot of PC cases nowadays come with tempered glass incorporated into the design of the case, I figured I would show you how to modify those kind of cases, specifically how to etch into tempered glass, whatever kind of designs that you want. Now, this is a pretty cheap mod that doesn't require a whole lot of equipment, so even if you've never dabbled in PC modding before, you could still try this out and be successful. So I'm just going to jump right into it and explain the process and show you an example. Now, the tool I'm going to be using to achieve this effect is this chemical called Armor Etch, and it's just this cream that you smear on the glass and it just eats into the surface. But before you put this on your glass, you need some kind of like stencil or template to put over the glass so that it doesn't get onto any parts of the glass that you don't want to be etched. The best thing to use for the stencil is vinyl, because vinyl will stick very securely to the glass and it won't let anything bleed under it. So you just need to cut your design into the vinyl, and you can do that two different ways. You can either use some scissors to just literally cut the thing, or you could use a razor knife and a lot of concentration to cut more intricate designs into the vinyl by hand. Or you could use a vinyl cutter, and the vinyl cutter will just do all the work for you and it'll look perfect. Regardless of how you made the stencil, the next step is to transfer it onto the actual glass. So I just like to use painter's tape. I tape over the top of it and pull it right off of its backing, which is a lot easier than just pulling up the sticker alone and trying to get it onto the glass without some kind of transfer paper. Once it's on there, just tape around the area you're going to be working on so you don't accidentally get some cream where you don't want it. And then either put on some gloves or just be really careful, because this stuff is kind of bad for you if it touches your skin. Like, if it is on your skin for even not that long, it will definitely burn you. So if it does touch you, just go wash your hands really well with warm water and soap and just get it all off of you as soon as you can. Anyway, there's not really a science to applying it. I'm just using a random piece of cardboard just to smear it on there. Just make sure you apply it pretty liberally across the entire surface of whatever it is you're trying to etch. And I let it sit on there for a good 15 minutes or so, while periodically just spreading it around a little bit. Then once you're ready to take it off, just run it under some warm water and it'll wash away. Before you pull off the vinyl, you should check the quality of the etch, so just hold it up to some light, and if it looks splotchy or uneven, just put some more etching cream on it and wait another 5 minutes or so. Rip off the vinyl once it looks good, and if there's a little bit of adhesive residue around from the tape or the vinyl, just wash it off with some isopropyl alcohol or water or something, and then you're done.
There is sugar in your voice, dear, black pepper in your touch, and I have always loved too much.
So that's really all there is to it. It's a really simple and cheap mod, and if you have a tempered glass case, you can make it end up looking really good, especially if you have some kind of backlighting parts inside of your case, like an LED strip or fans that light up or something like that. Now, as for the two ways of making your vinyl stencil, you can do it super cheap by just buying a single sheet of vinyl at a craft store or something, and then using a razor knife to cut out your stencil and just being super meticulous about it. Could take you over an hour, but you know, it'll be cheap. Or you could do it the way I did it, just use a vinyl cutter and have the machine just cut out the stencil, and it'll be perfect every single time, and it'll take like no time at all, and it's just great. If you're going to be PC modding, I definitely suggest getting a vinyl cutter, because it's like one of the best tools you could possibly get if you're going to be doing this quite a lot. And if you don't really know how those work, I will have a link in the description of this video to another video explaining the process. But yeah, the etching cream is really the most expensive part of this process, especially if you cut out your vinyl stickers by hand. Actually, you could do like really simple designs very quickly, like just lines and stripes and things like that would be very simple to just do even with just some scissors. So you can still do something really neat without taking a ton of time cutting something out by hand or using a vinyl cutter and spending a bunch of money on that. So really, depending on what you want to do, this mod could cost you like less than $30, 20 of those dollars being the actual etching cream itself. Anyway, if you thought this video was useful and you want to see more PC modding related videos in the future, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.